Welcome, everybody, to BWL postseason game 1 of varsity soccer here at Randall's Island Field. I'm William Rosen.
And I'm Jack Scher.
Today we're joined by Alex, who is stepping into his head coaching debut here at Birchwath and Lennox. Previously assistant coach, but moving on up, at least for today, due to a COVID protocol with the team, but everybody's all right. Jack is here, as well as Andrew Kaplan, for our first actual full broadcasting corps for soccer. We previously did soccer, me and Jack, and then I did soccer myself, and then we did a beautiful volleyball game, which Jack couldn't go. It was a nice game.
Unfortunately.
Birch volleyball could not get it through. I was joined by myself, Andrew Kaplan, Harris Witten, and John Burke. But today, Jack is here, and we're happy to be here. It's a beautiful day. We're at a beautiful field, a turf field, Jack.
Yeah, I'm happy to be at a turf field. I don't know how to explain it, but the grass fields, it's just not the vibe I'm looking for.
Exactly, especially for a very intense soccer matchup. All the fields around us are turf fields. It's a nice brisk day, around 72 degrees. We apologize for the train noise, the car noise, a lot of noise here at Randall's Island.
And for those of you who are watching at home, I just want to tell you I'm looking across and I'm seeing a game full of fans. If you go to Birchwath and Lennox, or even if you are just watching our videos and trying to support us, please, please, please come to the game, cheer on your school, and have some school spirit. Come on.
Exactly, and hopefully, Jack, this is not the final postseason game. There will be a postseason game tomorrow, which will not be broadcasted, unfortunately, if they make it. Hopefully they do. But this is potentially the last broadcast of soccer, at least. But we have many more sports coming. We have hockey, basketball, squash, which is a little hard to cover, but we have squash coming. We have track and field, a lot of sports to come. Baseball. We have golf. Birch really has a lot of sports. But please, come support us no matter what sport, hockey, volleyball. Volleyball is done. Hockey, any sport you could get to, please come. It's really great for the players, the coaches, and us. We get to enjoy it.
Right before we end this little pregame, I have a few questions for you, William.
Yeah, please.
So when you started the program, how were your expectations fitted for the fall of our broadcasting season?
Well, things didn't go according to plan, especially on our inaugural volleyball broadcast. It was a big mess, I'll admit it. We initially thought, and we're trying to get somewhere where we can have a good median, but we initially thought we could do live broadcasts, but it's challenging, Jack. We don't have a home base at Birch, which is sometimes a good thing because we're now in a nice small school, but in this case it really does affect us. We don't have a home broadcasting booth. We don't have a home editing rig, and we don't have home internet. That's the big issue, especially that we don't play in our facilities. It's near impossible. But we are trying to find a way to do Instagram Live, which we've been doing for pregame, halftime, and postgame coverage, as well as interviews, and as well as these tape broadcasts that we hope provide you with all the coverage you can get from our beautiful soccer team today. And
one final question. This is an interesting one. Say that Birch Soccer had a fantasy football-like format, and you had to choose 3 players, not that you think are the best, but the 3 players that you think are going to perform outstandingly today and would get you the most fantasy points. Who are you putting on your starting lineup?
That's a good question, Jack. For today, I think the difference makers are as followed. I think a strong game needed by Tobias Kloner today is going to be the difference maker, especially with this team. They are big, they're bulky, and he needs to provide that defense that he's done all season. And secondly, I think there has to be a big game from Eric Lee, who I believe is going to be possibly in goal, at least not right now. Even if he's out there, I think he needs to provide that tall and big stature of himself. But I think the biggest is going to be one of the better players on this team, and that's going to be Russell Fisher. He has to get out in front of the defense and get those quick, speedy Gonzalez goals he's used.
Now, great answer. Mine is going to be, I'm going to have Russell Fisher. I'm going to have Captain Frank Seaman there and other co-captain Dylan Blackman. So I really like your picks because you're going with some players that I don't think you'd expect to pick for the top 3 fantasy picks. But it's going to be interesting to see if they have good games. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Zach Murphy in goal as well. I really hope our players don't crack under pressure today. I don't think they will. I think that they've all been playing a great season. We made the playoffs, and I'm hoping to have another banner in our gymnasium.
Great. Jack, we're going to get the broadcast going. Make sure to stay tuned, as this will be attached to the video. For myself
and Jack,
we'll be back. Welcome, everybody, to postseason game 1 of BWL Lions Varsity Soccer. I'm William Rosen.
And I'm Jack Scher.
Alongside
Andrew Kaplan
on the video and camera. Today's matchup is the first postseason game, hopefully not the last, here at Randall's Island. A beautiful skyline. Andrew Kaplan is a great photographer, videographer. He'll be going today. But we do have a change, as mentioned on the pregame show, Jack. Alex taking over as the interim head coach over here, giving us some nice dancing here. Taking over for Coach Vukovic, at least just today. Hopefully, Mr. Vukovic is all right in COVID protocol. But it is a pivotal game, Jack, as you want to talk about it?
Yeah, I'd love to talk about it. I'm extremely excited for this game, and I'm not sugarcoating that. I think that this one is super entertaining, being that it is the fact that if we lose this game, we're eliminated from the playoffs. We are not in contention anymore. I think this is an important game to win. I think we need to give it our heart. I think we need to work hard, not literally, but figuratively give it our blood, sweat, and tears.
Jack, you said it perfectly. We are playing the French American School of New York. I believe I said that right.
I think you did.
Coach Todd DiVittorio talking to the refs even before we begin, kind of like a Tom Thibodeau situation.
You know, actually, I have to say this rather quietly, but Alex seemed to be somewhat upset about the reffing situation. I think this ref that you're seeing right here in the brown hat ended up giving one of our players a card in a recent game.
And we apologize if there is a significant noise in the background. We have both 3 separate games in the vicinity here at Randall's Island, as well as trains, cars, and buses up top on the bridge, as well as standard wind and also a heavy wind because of the water. In goal, we have Zach Murphy, but Birch will start the game with the ball. Zach Murphy is ready. Refs are ready. Jack, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Andrew, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it here on Randall's Island.
Andrew, great job. We need a ball. That's how you play the game of soccer, folks.
Willie, what about you? Are you ready?
I am ready. Mr. D is adamant that they're the home team, as we're joining Mr. Jenkins again. Last time I was with Mr. Coach Jenkins, we had a little bit of a situation at Central Park, but now we are at nice turf field, as we mentioned on the pregame. We're missing a ball, missing everything. No refs, no balls, no team, and, of course, no red flags. But Mr. D provided everything he needed to, and the game is about to start. Jack, are you ready?
I'm ready. Mr. Jenkins is ready. Mr. D's ready. Andrew's ready. You're ready.
But more importantly, Russell Fisher is ready to start this game. This is our first full-staffed soccer game. Myself, Jack Scher, Andrew Kaplan, as the game has commenced. Russell Fisher to Frank Seaman. I like this viewpoint, Jack, much better than previous games.
True there.
Make sure everything is good. As Tobias Kloner to kick it out to Charlie Brewster, to Frank Seaman, who boots it. They need early offense this game, Jack, as Dylan Blackman boots it but can't get past. Can it? It does, but that's going to be ricocheted to the French-American School. The French-American School, very tall, very lean school, as I step on my phone. They're very tall, very lean. Number 2 tricks it to Ryan Agolnik, another speedy player. Ryan Agolnik, as well as Russell Fisher and Andor, very quick players on this team. Starting out for today is Jared, Frank Seaman, Tyler Trishot, Eric Lee, Dylan Blackman, Ryan Agolnik, Russell Fisher, Charlie Brewster, and Matthew Pelly. And in goal is the goalie, number 1, sporting a pink uniform, Zach Murphy. On the bench today, we have Nico Nassim, Charlie Sherryman, Jasper Jacobs, Andor Fisher, and Henrik Zemecki, all waiting to be momentarily subbed as we have a throw-in.
Here we have BWL throwing the ball in, fighting for it with the French-American School.
As Dylan Blackman hits it up, right to number 8 on white, which is the French-American School. Charlie whiffs it. Charlie cannot get a good hand. Previous broadcast was, of course, the volleyball game by myself, John Burke, Harris Witten, and Andrew Kaplan. Went well, lost on senior night. Senior night didn't work out well for both teams this year, as both volleyball and soccer were defeated. Another throw-in for Birch. That's going to be delivered off of the French-American school back to Toby Cloner, also known as the T-Bone, as we've always called him here.
We called him the T-Bone.
I've called him T-Bone. I've called him the T. I call him T. Toby Bias. As that goes right over the head, and it looks like Russell Fisher lofts it over the head of number 4 to Charlie Brewster. Can he get there? He cannot. But that will be delivered to number 11 on the French-American school. And that's going to be delivered to, that was a push by Dylan. No card on that. But that was a push.
Looks like Dylan took himself down on that play, too.
Dylan Blackman, the captain of this squad, as he's looked pretty good this season. But I'd say the feature player this afternoon, as we mentioned on the pregame, is Russell Fisher. If he could get out in front of the pace and deliver, that would be ideal for the squad, led by Coach Alex. As that gets over the head of Ryan, and that's going to be out. That's going to be French-American school ball. Alex upset on that call as number 14 rounds the bend. Number 14, and that's going to be out. Yep, that is out. Alex sounding like Tom Thibodeau over on this sideline. Very loud, very prevalent. And that's a nice kick, but can't get through number 5.
And now we have number 11 chasing for it with BWL. Looks like that ball is going to be out of bounds. It is going to be a throw-in, and it looks like that is going to be thrown in by the French-American school.
Illegal throw, and that's going to be Birch ball. You rarely see that, especially in this level of play. As we have a couple parents here today, but we really need fans, as previously mentioned on this game. And that's going to be lofted over to Russell Fisher. Can't get there. Russell is being told to run from his coach. That's going to be a handball on Russell, inadvertent, of course.
Here we have the French-American school. Ryan Agolnik coming in hot. Ryan Agolnik fighting for that ball. That is going to be going to the sidelines. The French-American school trying to make a pass there.
Number 2 is lean. Number 2 can get out there quick on the team, probably the strongest of them all. Number 6 goes to the far left side to number, I believe that's a number unknown. I can't tell. And that is going to be Birch ball off of
Speaking
number
of
11.
lean, we've got our striker Russell Fisher. He's lean, mean, and a fighting machine.
Exactly, Jack. Russell, one of the speedier players on this team, as well as Ryan Agolnik, Andor, Fisher, and Matthew. But also an unknown, unrecognized speed demon himself is Tyler, as he really is a speedy. We apologize once again. There is a lot of background noise, wind, other teams. There's a major game on the far right of us. Look at this picture, though, Jack. We'll show it to you in a minute after dead ball is played. We'll show you the skyline to our right after in a minute. But right now, number 14 getting a nice keep away by Eric Lee. And that is a nice save by Zach Murphy, but an even better kick by the French-American school. We're going to show you the skyline over there right now. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful skyline here at Randall's Island. As we get back to Charlie Brewster, he is going to get a throw-in from Matthew. Not a lot of playing time recently for Matthew, as he's looked good this season. A lot of players have looked good this season, and they have a winning record to show for it.
You know, sometimes I feel like we complain about not having a home stadium, but then you look at the bigger picture. Look at where we're playing. We're playing on the water. Here we have the French-American school trying to fight ahead with that ball. Birch playing some wonderful defense.
It. And that's a nice play by Jared. Number 17, and that's going to be out.
That's a good defense.
Onto the opposing field. That's an issue here.
Again, please, please, please come cheer on your teams. I understand for the soccer season, of course, everyone can't come to Randall's Island every afternoon. But when the basketball season starts, we're going to be having some games.
And once protocols are lifted for the soccer teams, we do hope to have you there. But outdoor games right now are the only ones viable due to COVID protocol. But we do have hockey. We have tennis, golf, a lot of outdoor teams that we love for support. Number 17 tripped up to number 2. Number 2 tries to control it. He'll pass it to number 6. A beautiful ball movement to 8. 8 will take it himself. He has number 2 on the wide right. But he'll go back to number 17. 17 to 6. 6 to himself. Dylan Blackman trying to steal it. And Frank Seaman does. And he's down the field. Russell Fisher doesn't get there as the orange-shirted goalie will get the ball out as Charlie Brewster is trying to make a move.
And now we have, I believe, I can't make out exactly who that was. We have the French-American school punting the ball high up the field. Tyler Chachot looking to kick it up. Jared Josephson kind of slips off of his foot. Now we have the French-American school coming back with the ball on
Number 8 takes
side.
it to number 2. That's going to be onside, right near the ref. A beautiful pass, but can't get through as that's deflected by a mix of Frank Seaman and Tyler. As Coach Alex is motioning for them to close down, an inadvertent push by number 14. Number 14, a nice play. Ryan doesn't understand that the ball is still in play, as that's going to be... That's not our whistle, as Russell needs to get to that ball, and he does. Russell, very, very lean, very, very lean.
He's a mean, mean fighting machine,
as Jack loves to say. Tobias trying to clear the ball out. Coach Alex is calling for support. We apologize. A little bit of an overcast day, cloudy, not much sun here at Randall's Island.
Still love playing on the water, I gotta say.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. As Dylan Blackman, and that is touched. A lot of Birch players are standing around. Alex is wanting him to get into the action right now. As number 4 to 8, he'll cross it, I believe, to no one, and that is another nice play by Zach Murphy. Simple, but always calm and collected for Zach.
Kicked up field by the Birchwath Lennox School. Lions looking for a path to kick this ball upfield, unable to find it. The French-American School now in the middle of the field. Ryan Golnick looked like he was going to try to fight for that one.
And
Ryan
now number 2. He'll take it. That can't get through Frank Seaman, and they're better off to just clear it out. They will do that. A throw in for number 14 on the French-American School side, as that's an illegal throw. That's an illegal throw. The second one this day, the ref is not having it.
Looks like this ref is not happy about those illegal throws.
And that's going to be another throw. And that goes off the face of the French-American School player. Back to number 8. 8 trying to get cut off. He trips himself. And Frank Seaman does. As that is going to be lofted. It looks like it's going to go out of play. A 0-0 game in the early stage of the game. I believe it's around less than 12 minutes have elapsed in the 40-minute halves here at Randall's Island. This, of course, postseason game number 1 for this Birchwath and Lennox Lions team. We do apologize. Tomorrow's game cannot be streamed, but hopefully we will have video and photo coverage for you all. Number 17 runs up on it to number 2 as he's trying to get cut off. All right, a beautiful pass, actually. Dylan Blackman, he slips a slippery field, this turf field. And number 6 will go right off of Frank Seaman and collected unorthodoxly by Zach Murphy.
Zach Murphy now looking to punt the ball upfield. That is a high kick. I saw him working on that pregame. Looks like that's really pulling off now. The ball has been staying a lot in Birch's
nice
territory.
Pass. Can he get there? He cannot. As Coach C makes a run for it. Mr. C gets it right before it touches the line of the other field. Mr. C, of course, the athletic trainer here at Birch. One of our fan favorites, Daniel C. As Ryan is set to clear, he'll go, lofted up, a nice kick for number 17, and that's going to be a hold on number 17. Tyler Trichot making Frank Seaman to kick it. Coach Jenkins wants at least one shot on goal in this first 20 minutes.
Coach Jenkins is filling in for Alex, and Alex is filling in for Mr. Vukovic. Hopefully, we are going to be able to see many more, a few more at most, of this coaching relationship in future games. We have the French-American school now looking to get downfield. Birch doing a great job of stopping that ball. Great stoppage currently.
As number 8, once again, we apologize. Loud motorcycles here at Randall's Island. On the far left side is number 8. He'll take it up. Tobias Kloner to touch. And that is foul. No card, though.
You know, as much as I'm rooting for BWL, I got to say, French-American school has been penetrating the defense a lot today, really being able to get through, make good moves. They're playing well. Hopefully, we can step up our game a little bit and come out with a W.
Wow, it's a cloudy game here. We apologize. It's an overcast day here, but nonetheless, Dylan Blackman trying to get his feet on the ball, but it can't get through. And nice save from letting. Oh, that's inadvertent. Exactly. That's what the ref signals inadvertent. As Matthew to loft it. A nice touch by Charlie Brewster on the far side. Charlie Brewster trying to get it going to Dylan Blackman. Oh, a breakaway opportunity, and it's saved by the goalie.
You know what I'm realizing now is if a goalie gets a real powerful kick, we could see a ball go over the edge into the water.
Maybe, Jack. I don't know. I mean, that goalie might have to be, Superman, but possible. Oh, a nice pass, but Eric Lee secures it. They need to clear this as Dylan to Frank Seaman. Frank Seaman will try and take it, and that is stolen by number 16. Number 16 to 2, defended by Ryan Agonik. And that'll get past to number 14. 14, he'll look like he'll go right back to 2. 2 to try and kick a crosser, and that is over the head, but number 21 to cut it off. 21 on the side. Eric Lee falls down. That's going to be Matthew.
Russell Fisher now looking to find his way around.
Oh, wow. What a goal. Wow. That's a shocker. 1-0 French-American. That was a good goal. That was a good goal. That was well played. I didn't even recognize that as a shot attempt. That was a great shot. Props to the French-American school. Hopefully we caught that.
I was about to say the same thing. Same thing.
We caught that 100% on photo, but not 100% on video. Coming back after a nice goal today. We are trying to get one game early in the game here. That was a nice goal, Jack, I'll admit. Number 8 to cut it on the far right.
I'm not happy about it, but it was still a nice one.
Oh, a nice save by Zach Murphy.
Real score is 1-0. Mine says 0-0.
I like that analogy, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
As looks like a sub getting ready to check in at the next dead ball. 17 Andar Fisher on the side. A nice pass. Eric Lee just avoids the handball, but ahead goes off his head to number 11 in the far corner. 11 T gets it, and he'll clear. T Cloner to clear. Oh, I don't know what Charlie's doing. Oh, that could have been a mistake, but I think it'll be okay. Tobias trying to get it. Looks like they're just standing around now waiting for something to happen.
I'd really like to see Birch put more pressure this game, more pressure on their defense, because their offense is putting a lot of pressure on our defense, and I'd like to give them a taste of their own medicine.
A nice touch by number 2. And number 8. Oh, and a nice semi-stop by Zach Murphy to number 16, right off the shin of Dylan Blackman, the senior captain. Looks like it's going to be Birch ball.
Russell Fisher taking
Subs.
down.
Andor Fisher, did he check in?
No, he's right there.
He's
Getting
still
ready
at the benchmark. Subs were not granted.
And now we are going to have the ball kicked by Tyler Trisho. Finally upfield. Let's hope we can keep it there. Pele. I keep messing that name up.
Pele, of course, would not be here at Birch Waltham. He would be much better situation. As number 2 takes it, Ryan Agonic trying to get there first. He doesn't, but Jared does, and that's out off of the French-American school. Subs granted. Checking into the game, number 25, also a sophomore, Jared Josephson. That was out, and that's going to be Birch ball. Andor Fisher hands it to Alex. He'll hand it to Ryan Agonic.
Ryan Agonic now getting ready to throw the ball in. That one looks like it's going to be a legal kick. Legal throw, excuse me.
Semi-header. A push by number 14. Does not agree with the call, though.
14 has not been very friendly to the ref this game. Maybe that call had to do with something that happened earlier with the ref calling a non-legal throw-in on number 14. I don't know. Just an observation. It's possible, might not be true.
As that's going to be lifted to Charlie Brewster. But number 21 will go to number 14 on the French-American school. But Tobias Kloner kicks it almost over the fence, Jack.
Well, that's what I was talking about. I was hoping for an over-the-fence play, not what we achieved right there. It's going to be thrown in by the French-American school. Now looking to be kicked downfield. Andor Fisher trying to get a stop there.
Oh, a nice clear by Ryan Agonic to... Can he get it to him? No, he cannot get it to Russell Fisher. As number 6 takes it. Right to Matthew in the far right-hand corner. And a clear for the French-American school.
Now we have Ryan Agonic. Oh, just out of bounds. That could have been a beautiful play.
There's a little bit of a lull in the action as that's lifted to number 8. Trying to clear it is Ryan Agonic. Oh, a nice move by Ryan. And right near us, and that will not be saved. Oh, a nice header by Andor. Andor, of course, a fan favorite here. Known for hitting the over, not the Andor. That's number 16 to number 8 on the far right-hand corner near the referee. He will keep it in. Just barely, and that's going to be the French-American schools, Mr. C. and Gavin.
I just understood the Andor and the over joke.
You just understood that,
Just
Jack?
understood it, and now I feel, I don't know if I should feel accomplished or a little behind.
I think a little bit of both. As number 6 kicks it, he'll cross it to number 2 right in front of us here. Number 2 cut off by Andor Fisher. A nice pass to 14, trying to get it cut off by Dylan Blackman. Dylan Blackman running after him, showing speed.
A fast game there. Me and William were talking earlier about this game and our players we'd have on our fantasy team. I can't really say that anyone has been having a particularly outstanding game right now, but if I could choose one defense, I know I would definitely not be choosing. I'm not sure I'd be choosing Burgess for this game, but hopefully we can fix that. We have Coach Jenkins coming by us right now.
How you doing, Mr. Jenkins?
How you guys doing?
Great. You've seen anything so far you like?
Yeah, so defensively, you have to be satisfied with our level of play.
Well said, well said. Mr. Jenkins, a man of many words, but right now focusing on this game. We'll hear from Mr. Jenkins a little bit later today as one of our featured interviews. As that's going to be in the corner, and that's going to be French-American school ball. Jack, any fun any fun costume planned for Halloween? Halloween, of course, a signature holiday here in the United States. I like how I'm, culturally involved. But I really do think I'm going to make a Halloween type post for this Instagram to round out the season, at least for the soccer team.
Let's do it, definitely.
Any fun costume for you, Jack?
I'm looking at a sports-based costume right now. I'm really leaning towards R.J. Barrett, maybe Zion Williamson at Duke. Whatever.
More of a jersey then, not a costume.
Yeah, not a costume. I'm not sure yet. What about you? You have any ideas?
Well, previously I have gone sports-related. Eli Manning. I've been Derrick Rose with a knee brace on. But that was his first tenure with the Knicks. But this year it looks like I'll be going as a construction worker as well as a Hawaiian man wearing Crocs.
Which days are going to be which?
Unsure now, but looks like that's what the plan is for me and my friends. A lot of fun costumes. I'm really not a costume guy. I sound very enthused, but costumes usually do not float my boat, as we have a corner kick for the French American School number 14. That's going to be cut off by Eric Lee. Bad communication by both goalies, as one wanted it.
We also have a little unrelated to soccer, but I'd just like to mention, remember quickly, this Thursday is going to be a dress down. I encourage you to wear your costumes to school. And show some spirit.
Yeah, costumes aren't required, but yes, I would love to see costumes. $3 dress down day. Always supporting charities here at the Birch Athletic School. As a corner on the far left side, hopefully it doesn't rain. Is there rain in the forecast? We're not sure about rain. A little bit dark on the far left side, but, we'll get the game done.
Let's see if something can happen here. Oh, looks like the ball is being brought out. It's not a corner kick close to the corner.
Corner kick for Frank Seaman. He'll take the corner for Birch. Looking to get something going. Frank Seaman gets it right to the goalie. As the goalie will overhand hook shot it, Kareem style to, a nice play from his team, but Tyler whiffs, but he gets it back. Andor sees an open Dylan Blackman trying to get his passing skills in effect.
Now we have the French American School and Matthew fighting for that soccer ball. Russell Fisher showing his speed, not able to accomplish what he was looking for there. Frank Seaman, the captain of this team, the ball is taken away from him by the French American School. Tyler Trechot and Charlie Brewster looking to chase that ball.
As number 6 will shoot, and a nice stoppage by Zach Murphy. Zach Murphy, the main goalie of this team. In the games he has not attended, will go to Eric Lee. Russell Fisher trying to get something going, but a nice touch by number 5 on the French American School. 13 does not see it. Cut off by Ryan to Andor, and he'll just clear it. I don't think that was on purpose, but Andor will do what Andor will do. Throw in on the left side here, right near us. 13, but cut off by Frank Seaman. A bad pass. Didn't see that man there. A nice touch by the short Ryan Agonek as the ball is right over here. Taken by Alex. Right here we have number 13 to take it. Substitution. Checking into the game for the French American sub is granted. Oh, they're threatening him with a yellow card if he doesn't come in. He's in the sub area. They're going to threaten him with yellow if he doesn't come in, and he does. Number 7 checking in, replacing number 14 of the French American School. Excuse me, not number 14. It looks like that's going to be... I think he threatened him. I don't think he gave him.
Number 14 now taking the throw.
No card. He rescinded the card, checking out number 11. No card on the play. Communication on the referee. It's a 1-0 game for the French American School as we're trying to get this. No card is the official word.
Speaking French, which is not to be confused about. They are the French-American school, but we can't understand them.
That could be a little difficult for us in the future in this game. We can't really understand what they're saying unless some of us speak French. I know.
Do you take French here?
I do not, but I know Tyler Truchot has a little bit of French in him.
Oh, yeah, a little more than a little bit, as Tyler Truchot tries to clear it. You take Spanish, Jack.
Do you take a language?
I take Spanish. Do you take Spanish?
I take Spanish.
Oh, Spanish is a great class. Who do you have?
Miss Garcia, Senora Garcia.
She's a new teacher, unaware.
Who do you have?
I have Dr. Antonano, also a new teacher.
A new teacher. I haven't heard. I had Miss Morona last year.
Well, Miss Morona no longer here at Birch, but a fan favorite.
Definitely great teacher.
As we have, looks like Frank Seaman on the far side to take the kick. And that's going to be cut off nicely by the French-American school. But Frank Seaman will keep it. French-American school coming out of a speedy lead. They will just dribble it. And a nice pass. A nice pass. Number 13 has an opportunity, but it's taken away by goalie Zach Murphy. Nice recognition there by Zach Murphy.
Looks like we have Zach Murphy with a high kick into the air. Me and William are taking a little break from standing, kneeling down right now.
Kneel action here at the turf field. More comfortable than, but that is out. Alex to hold. Oh, a nice move by Ryan, but can't save it. A little bit of a turf burn there. Ryan to head it, falls down in the process. Looks like Ryan a little slow to get up. Coach Alex calling for Jared to check back into the game at the next dead ball.
Jared Josephson is definitely a face that is recognized on this team.
Oh, for sure. As number 8 on the French-American school takes it, deflected by Tyler, deflected by Frank, looking alike. A breakaway opportunity for Russell. Can he get there? He cannot get there as number 17 will kick it away. Some nice trees
number 17
here.
really using his body there. Sorry.
God bless you, Jack.
Back to sneeze there. Fun fact, I don't think that I have ever sneezed or coughed on air.
Fun fact, you have now done so.
I don't know why. It's something about on stage, on air. I feel like you're protected from all sicknesses. Not sure how scientifically accurate that is. We have a corner kick now.
It's going to be a shoe tiage.
For the
Nope,
BWL
make that
school.
a decoy as Frank Seaman to corner and gets over everybody. A little too much power on that one.
No, if I'm going for the sports theme, maybe I'll be one of the players here for Halloween.
Maybe you can dress up as... What do you look more like? I think you look maybe a little more like Andor, a little more like Ryan if you dye his hair. As the French-American school pushing. Number 8. A little out of control there. Back to number 17. To number 5. As Eric boots it. A high ball. And that will go out of bounds.
Maybe a broadcaster even. Maybe a broadcaster for Halloween.
Maybe it could be Mike Breen, Marv Albert, Kenny Albert. As you said, you messed up. You said Jim. What did you say?
I said Steve. Stan. No, I said
You said
Stan.
Steve.
Stan.
You said Steve.
I said Steve Van Gundy.
Steve is not a person. It's just
It was
Stan.
Stan Van Gundy.
As Tyler to head it to number 14 on the French-American school, trying to avoid everybody, and he just does. Nice display of dribbling. As that's out on.
In our broadcast duo, who do you think you are, Mike Breen or Stan Van Gundy?
That's a very difficult analogy. As I don't know, I'm not sure. Maybe
I'm not
Mike
sure.
Breen.
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both. Mike Breen more the play-by-play on that side, and Stan.
Here we are joined by an almost fully recovered Gavin. Gavin, how are you doing?
I'm just listening, man. This is entertaining.
You're just listening. Gavin showed some interest in broadcasting.
Russell's got a box of people out.
Coach is not happy.
Play some American football next quarter.
Mm.
Just box the shit out of people. Like, you should just come over. I'll just knock.
Well, we're sorry. We're sorry for the cursing.
Yep, I have a ball, and now we
can't
deliver
have
to Mr.
profanities
Jenkins.
on air.
Now Mr. T with a nice delivery from Mr. Jenkins. As that goes over the head of everybody.
How much time is the thing?
Coming up on halftime. Maybe 7 to 9 minutes.
Right now, it looks like I could be wrong, but it doesn't look like Nico Nazim or Henry Zemecki.
Nassim.
Nico Nazim or Henry Zemecki have seen any playtime this game.
Nor Charlie Shireman.
Nor Charlie Jarman. I'd love to see them get some playtime. All great additions to this team.
As there has been nice defense in this game. Unfortunate that they have scored a lofted goal. The French American School, of course. As there's an opportunity for a speedy man such as Russell Fisher. But that will be cleared to the half marker. Matthew to clear it to Frank over his face. Frank getting something going maybe, and he's tripped. As a substitution here, that ball's on the field. Substitution on the next dead ball. Number 31, senior captain Dylan Blackman. Looks like it's going to be a... Not sure where the ball is. It's going to be offside. It's going to be right there. It's going to be placed. We apologize for so far today. It's going to be, I believe that's going to be Frank Seaman to take it. Frank Seaman, senior, to take the ball. Oh, that's stopped. They have a breakaway opportunity. Can they capitalize the French American School? Maybe. Too soon to tell.
Now we have the French American School taking the ball back. Theme we've seen a lot this game. I really hope that we can soon keep the ball on the BWL side. But instead, it seems like we've been focusing a little more on defense than we have on offense because we've had a lot more defensive opportunities than offensive opportunities.
Looks like a little kid on the far side gets the ball, giving it to the French American School. (17 to 13). 13 to himself. Can he keep it in? He can. But will it stay in? Yes, it will. An opportunity for number 8 and number 8 opportunity. That's hits the goal.
On the other side of the field, I see two familiar parents of Ryan Agolnik, Amanda and Lonnie Agolnik joining us today.
As well as on our side, we have the parents of Tobias, at least the parent of Tobias Kloner, Judy Kloner. I don't know where she is at the moment, as well as, pardon my name, Mr. Russell Fisher's father.
Mm-hmm. And we were joined earlier on the phone by Sydney Fisher.
Yes, Russell Fisher's sister. As that's lifted from Tyler Truchot to Charlie Brewster, can't handle it. Going to number 14 in the French American School. Number 14 to number 21, he will get it stopped. Two French schools we've played this year so far, the French American School right now, and Lycée Français. Français.
Lycée Français. Birchwathen Français.
Birchwathen in Espanol.
Ah,
Birchwathen in English. Birchwathen. Can't get anything going. Oh, that's right to Andor. Andor, can he get there? Andor cannot. That's a big opportunity for number 8.
Looks like that ball is going to be just saved.
Not for long. That's Birch Ball. The bench is loving it right now. Get hype, get up, and get moving, bench. I don't know what.
You have to keep your foot down.
Illegal throw-in. They're really calling a lot of those, Jack.
Yeah, they are calling a lot of illegal throw-ins. It looks like this referee has not come to play today. He's come to do his job. He's come to work.
It's going to be out, staying with the French-American school. How you liking things so far, Alex?
We're defending well. We just can't really get a touch on when we're going forward. We just need a string of a few passes together, and we'll be good.
Thank you, Alex. You've heard it here, folks. Alex. A corner kick and he'll pass it to 2. Oh, Andor! Andor needs to clear it. Weak pass by Andor. They need to get something going in the final minute or so. I'd say 3 minutes. Oh, that was annoying. Final couple minutes here at Randall's Island in the first half. A 0-1 score in favor of the French-American school. Feisty, number 16, he'll go to the corner, and it looks like Dylan Blackman will get there. Has to avoid number 11, but 11 will get there. 11 to corner, 11 to throw, excuse me, as that is a legal throw-in, finally. A push-off on the Lions.
How are we on time?
Timing's good. Looks like a couple more moments in this first half of play.
I've got to say, not the most eventful first half. We saw 1 goal. Not from the team I was hoping to see a goal from. But, yeah. Not from the team I was hoping to see.
Oh, that was close.
That would not have been very good. That would have been an error not worth having.
As that slips through the hands of Zach Murphy.
Looks like, I believe it's right to the right of us. We have Manhattan and
Corner kick. Oh, nice header. Charlie Brewster. It's going to be taken. Number 17. Russell. Go, Russell! That's going to be the far corner. Trippage. Major trippage. Dylan is always getting tripped.
yeah, that happened in the last game. Maybe he's a trippable person. You dropped your phone there, William.
Yeah, I appreciate it. As photo of Jack. Good luck. Beautiful. Nice little photo there. As we get set to kick for Tyler Treshow. Oh!
Birch had to get on the ball there, as Mr. Jenkins was saying. Not Miss Jenkins.
Sunlight looks like it's coming out. We'll show you. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful sunlight. But not beautiful, as that will be just avoided. Look at that sight, Jack. Oh, that is beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Let me get a photo of that.
Maybe as beautiful, almost as beautiful, I would say, is tonight's primetime game on the NFL.
Yeah, Monday Night Football. That's going to be halftime here at Randall's Island. We'll be back.
I'm Jack Scher, and this is
William Rosen. We'll be back, of course, second half after Instagram Live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back coming off of our Instagram Live halftime show. I'm William Rosen again.
And I'm Jack Scher, joined with Andrew Kaplan as well on video.
Very, very calm, I'd say, in relative to other games. First half of action in the first postseason game here at Randall's Island, as I'm going to pick up a soccer ball. Coach is calling for Gavin on the field. Coach Alex, interim head coach, as we have a group of parents over here. Second half is starting off, hopefully looking to start off strong for these Lions. We have number 11 getting everything set in place And he will kick it on the whistle. The whistle will begin now. Number 11 kicks it to 8, who crosses it on the far right. Not sure who that is. Can't see on this vantage point. On this side, we do have Birch scoring on the far right. And on the left, we have, oh, that's a nice call. Wow, that's going to be a card, a frustration, almost like a technical foul. Get this, Andrew. A yellow card. A yellow card.
Traveling.
Traveling?
Yeah,
Not
wrong sport.
I believe that's some sort of unsportsmanlike conduct. Unsportsmanlike conduct of sorts, right?
It was, but see, that used aggression in a positive way, which forced their player to be aggressive in a poor fashion.
So, sort of, I don't know if that was a delay game or unsportsmanlike conduct exactly. What he saw that with that yellow?
I believe it was a foul, and then he probably argued with the referee.
No, did you see? He threw the ball down. He threw. Number 8, one of their pivotal players with the yellow card.
So, the yellow card, William, does that mean that they're...
So, the yellow card, if you get 2 yellows, you're out. If you get 1 red, you're out.
Okay.
As Dylan Blackman lofts it to... They need to stay on this side of the field. Ryan Akonik to Matthew. Matthew to Russell. Ah, it goes through his legs. Ah, missed opportunity. As a kick for number 11, I believe. That's number 11. Make that number 5. Going, looks like he'll let it go out. Nice play by Tobias. Still give it to Dylan to throw in. Keeping both feet on the ground, he will. Tobias Cloner to throw in. Wow, 11 jumped real high. Ryan Golnick trying to get something started for this team to 14. And he'll clear it on the far side.
Looks like we have, trying to get control of the ball, is both teams fighting for it.
Number 2 for French and Josephson for the Lions. As Dylan, just intercepted, but a header. Ryan Agonik trying to get it, but 14, a little bit bigger. 14, that is out. Nice defense by Ryan as he will throw in.
Looks like it is going to be thrown in by Tobias. Tobias throws it in. French-American school looking for that ball, FASNY. Dylan Blackman with the pass to Russell Fisher. Russell Fisher looking to chase that ball down. Getting into a tussle with the other player. Looking for an opening. And that is going to be caught by the French-American school goalie.
Russell, a good idea there, but can't get anything sufficient. It's beautiful out here, right on the water, right on the New York City skyline on Randall's Island. As Frank Seaman trying to get something going. Oh, he trips! He trips! He trips! That was a nice play by 5 as the goalie did trip. Major trippage here on Randall's Island.
That was a close one, not the first trip that we've seen this game.
Corner kick, I believe. Yes, that will be for Charlie Brewster. Apologize if there's any background noise. Trains, cars, buses, and subways. Charlie Brewster with the corner kick. Can he get something going? That answer is... just interrupted.
We still have plenty of time to score a goal. I would hate to end our season.
Zach to come out a little bit.
I'd hate to end our season on a Monday. I don't think it's going to happen.
I hate Mondays in general, Jack.
Yeah. Who likes Mondays?
Garfield hates Mondays. I hate Mondays. Everybody hates Mondays. Another corner for Charlie Brewster. Can't get that one. Oh, no. Number 11 speeding. Oh, number 11. Number 11. Oh, a nice play by Zach as he's run into. Injury on the field. That didn't look good as he ran into his own man, I believe, for Zach Murphy. We'll pan away for the moment.
We cannot lose.
Zach Murphy down. We're panning away as he goes down off of a collision. Didn't see exactly what happened. I think it was on himself or
Yeah.
his teammate.
Yeah, I believe.
Did he run into himself, teammate, or we're not sure?
I think the ball might have hit him very hard.
We pan away right now. Mr. C and Alex both accompanying Zach. Unfortunate. Everybody here is sitting quietly. I show respect. Has not moved, which is not a good sign. Everybody here is worried. We hope he's all right. A little movement in the head. An unfortunate scene here at Randall's Island. Zach Murphy injury. Timeout. And we're back. A good scene here as goalie Zach Murphy is walking off on his own feet. But there will be a substitution here. Hopefully he's all right.
Oh, they knocked the wind out of you? Oh, no.
He got shoulder.
Shoulder to the head is what we're hearing. Looks like he's okay, but Eric Lee will be coming in for goalie.
Eric Lee cannot get injured because if he does, then we're out of goalies.
Looks like Mr. Jenkins will be the tertiary goalie. Is that right, Mr. Jenkins?
Can I make a comeback from my high school days?
Oh, or Mr. D.
At 63, I could still do it.
I bet you could. You heard this. He beat Mr. C. Probably showed you the video. He was very proud of his video.
I was very proud, and you witnessed that.
I was there. I caught it.
63-year-old beating a 27-year-old.
Wow.
What are the odds of that?
Doesn't say a lot about the 27-year-old.
It says lots about the 63-year-old.
Wow. Scary scene here, but looks like everything should be all right. Just a little bit of a wind knockage as Eric Lee will take the place of Zach Murphy. Looks like game is going to resume in a moment, Jack. Game has resumed. Has a little tough to get back in the mojo after that, especially for the Lions team. But they're trying to do such that. God, real dark here. Wow.
Dark thing just happened, a dark sky. I still see a little bit of blue. That just shows blue skies, happy days, happy outcomes.
Jack, one thing I like about you, very, very inspirational guy.
Thank you so much. You're inspirational, too, I gotta say. William, a few weeks ago, I nominated you for a helmet sticker.
Oh, that was you.
Oh, no. That mine didn't go through.
Oh, well, I
Mine
got
didn't
a thing. And really, that wasn't you?
No, that one wasn't me. The other one was I nominated you for teaching me a lot about
Oh, that's
broadcasting.
very
this year.
sweet of you. This is breaking news here. That's
Didn't
very
go
sweet
through.
of you.
They didn't call it out. I was upset.
Oh, thank you, Jack. That means a lot,
Of
genuinely.
course. Of course.
Oh, wow, that's very sweet.
It was a highway robbery.
A highway rob. I did get one, though. I don't know who I did. Probably,
That's probably why they didn't let you get one again.
yeah, they can't let, they gotta, I appreciate that, though.
Of
I really
course.
do. Mr. Fisher says, even if you're not selected, please tell your friend. I appreciate that, Jack. As Russell slips, and that will be
delivered. One thing I didn't know about Randall's Island, that there are bus services here. And we love talking about bus services,
Yeah.
Jack.
We love talking about bus
We
services.
mentioned that last
trains.
time, that there is a bus service that runs through Randall's Wars Island. As the wind kind of dialed down, as well as all the background noise here. A little bit of a lull in the action. As it looks like the French-American school to retain. Zach's up. Looks like he's all right. That is on video. Zach, you all right, though? He's all right. Just walking it off. Mr. C, always very helpful. 31, Dylan Blackman can't get it through, as that's going to be semi-cleared by number 5. As looks like Speedy Tyler. Eric needs to get back in the goal.
Looks like we are going to have. Is that going to be that who? I can't see whose ball that is.
I can't either. It's going to be French.
French American schools. That's going to be the French American schools ball. They're going to throw that one in. Finally, a legal throw coming from their side. Oh, but
ping pong.
I heard a whistle. I heard a whistle. I guess it's not.
That's on the other court.
Ooh.
Oh, number 11 doesn't like it, given that there's a Kembe Mutombo. No at that call.
So for a strong kick upfield, that definitely was a strong kick upfield. Charlie Brewster now looking to get that ball up.
Number 37, Charlie Brewster. Trying to get something going, but slips trying to do so. Parents complaining about lack of calls from the referees as Eric makes a nice minimal save.
Ooh, a powerful kick to midfield.
Oh, Russell! Can't get there. That's going to be booted. Charlie Brewster trying to take it out and get something moving as that's lofted to number 4. Touches it. As Dylan's tracking it, can't get there. Dylan has to stay in the game. Oh, no, I'm not talking to myself. I think that'd be more of an issue if I was talking to myself. This going on. Jack, I think we're going to be talking to ourselves. Maybe a little stand-up routine.
Yeah, really. I do got to.
I think having microphones mean we actually talk to each other. That's just a guess.
But I've gotten some looks for broadcasting in past games. It's all a part of the journey.
Very optimistic, but not optimistic in this game, as nothing can get through for Birch.
Like you said before, there's a big lull in the action. It's a lot less action-packed in the first half. I really hope that they can put something together for the viewers at home, for themselves, for their families, for Randall's Island.
Number 5, a major boot by number 5. As they're trying to get something going in the French American school. T to clear as number 26 chases it down, but Dylan Blackman right there. Andor sent off to go. Dylan needs to get something going. Dylan to... Dylan, unfortunate.
I gotta say, it looks like some of our players are starting to get a little bit sloppy.
A little sloppy, a little tired, exactly.
But what they don't know is we are still in this game. Not to compare us to him, but if LeBron James can come back 3-1, we can come back 1-0. 3-2, I mean.
This
3-2.
man is a great optimist. He should be doing all of the fortune-telling here at Perch. As number 14 is set, he will get set.
I was talking, this is a little unrelated to soccer, but I was talking with one of my friends the other day about if we'll ever see a 3-0 comeback.
I think so.
He thinks no, I think yes.
Oh, of course you'll see it. Oh, as Matthew, can Dylan get there a little slower than... Oh. A throw for Dylan Blackman. He has Andor to his left. Andor will not get it. Frank Seaman, a nice chest touch. Frank Seaman needs to keep it on this side. Nice back, behind the back kick. As Jared
Hits it nicely. Nice contact on that by Jared. Oh no. Tyler trying to get there, and it looks like he'll just boot it away. Tied for show. Nice defensive showing today.
Tyler Trisheau will show his defensive skills.
So that's going to be a kick in. Big lull in the action right now as both benches are a little restless, a little bit of a slow game right now. Birch ball, as Coach Alex has moved up a little bit, as I believe that's Tyler Trisheau to kick it.
Tyler Trisheau now getting ready for a kick upfield. It's going to go right over the head of number 14 on
Substitution
FASNY.
for the French American School. Checking into the game, number 8. Number 14 checking into the game as well. Number 20 and number 15 checking out of the game, respectively. Illegal throw in. That's going to be Birch ball. As Andor Fisher to throw in. Andor Fisher getting into the game action. That's going to be lofted up for Dylan. Can Charlie track it? He does. He'll keep it in. No, out. Oh, that was a close call.
Oh, it was a close one, that's true.
Gavin's making a good point. They are speaking French. Very hard to understand. Ryan, a nice move by Ryan Agonic. Ryan Agonic crosses it midfield to Frank Seaman. He'll go, and that'll be intercepted. Oh, a nice cross-field pass to 21. 21 on French American. Is stopped by Ryan Agonic trying to keep it in bounds. A push, but it was not called. That's a horrible call.
I don't know what's up with the refs today, but
Horrible call.
they're throwing cards left and right.
No, they're not throwing anything. They're not doing anything today.
Yeah, I think they threw one yellow card. What?
I'd say a good still, if they stop the clock of the injury, 30. If they didn't stop it, 20.
We've got a lot.
A nice save by Eric Lee. What a nice save by Eric Lee. Eric leaving it on the field. How you like that by Eric Lee coming into the game?
I love that, and I'd also love to tell the folks to the left of us, if you want to watch the live broadcast on the game, go to sports or
BWL Live. You can visit us on BWL Live on YouTube or going through our page on Instagram at SportsBWL. As Ryan
Agonic being tossed everywhere, tossed all over the turf today. There's going to be staying. Looks like there's a little bit of a breakaway here. Dylan.
That's lost by the captain. Little bit. Dylan!
Here it is. Here. Oh, mama, that could have been a good one.
$14 lofts it to the far right side. I believe that's number 2 running down Sweeting on Dallas. That's going to be, that's ours. Oh, that's still in, excuse me. Number 14 on the floor. A weird kick there.
Looks like we are now going to have the French-American School kind of in the goal box trying to fight for that ball. They keep it on their side, which has had a lot of repetition this game. Birch has had a few shot opportunities. I honestly would say that FASNY hasn't had an insane amount of shot opportunities either. They've just executed more than us.
Of course, FASNY stands for French American School of New York. For any confusion, there's not one player named FASNY. Which I was told we're playing FASNY. I'm like, who's FASNY?
Maybe FASNY was a star player. We were scared to play. We needed to have a whole game plan against FASNY.
As Eric Lee to give us a kick.
Actually, a nice showing off the mid-game sub, off of the injury to Zach Murphy. Looks like there's going to be some chaseage. Need to clear it.
And remember, folks, quarter one coming to an end. Get all your missing assignments in.
Oh, Jack, I love you. I love you. And I could really, really use that reminder, but I don't know if academics and sports should mix at this moment, this pivotal game. But that is a great reminder. Do get your consignments in.
Of course.
I'd say around 20 minutes.
20?
Yeah, still. Do get your assignments in. That is a good reminder. But right now, you know what needs to get in?
A goal. A goal.
Exactly. Andor hits it over.
Russell
Aloft there.
Fisher.
Number 4 to hit it. Can Andor get it? Andor chasing it. A nice save by 21. That's still in. That's ours. Andor throws it to Russell. They missed a handball.
Oh, great defense by FASNY. You hate to see it. You love to see it. Depends what side you're rooting from.
Exactly. What was that? Oh, a card. Another card. A yellow card. Oh, you stopped right as I get there.
Guys, I think that was a card on us.
Do we know why that card happened? Of course, they stopped right as the mic gets over there. A little shy. Do you know what that was called for? Oh, interfering goalie. Didn't catch that. Oh, you can, of course. You got to give him room. Yeah.
Speaking of the NFL, very excited for the Monday night game. Not so excited for my fantasy outcome, though.
Jack, I have a pivotal fantasy matchup right now. I'm trailing 6.2 points. I have Tyler Lockett to decide the game.
Oh, Tyler Lockett, you should not be worrying about that.
I'm worried because of Geno Smith, though. Oh, nice ball movement by the French-American School of New York. As number 7 kicks it out left side to 21. Is he a lefty? Not sure. Crossing it over to himself, and that's going to be deflected. A nice major deflection.
I am up by 24 points.
Oh, no.
That is
goal.
I don't know how.
French-American School.
Now, not sure how bright our future's looking for this season.
That was unfortunate. 0-2, the French-American School. Shucks. As we're back off of a goal.
And now we have
the French-American School again.
we have the French-American School looking to take the ball back to the goal.
That's gonna be...
Thank God that did not go in again. The score is 2-0 in favor of the French-American School. Not a lovely score. Not something that we'd like to be seeing right now.
Jack, you're incredibly right. Not looking too great at the moment. A 2-0 game in favor of FASNY.
FASNY.
Where's the ball? Trying to track the ball. Oh, it's in the net. Tyler just showed a kick.
I think I'm going to take a seat right now or kneel from standing this game.
Not sure how much time is left. Does anybody know the time? Yeah, we're not sure. Messes it up.
I want to say it feels like we've been going for 20 minutes.
Feels like a long game so far.
Oh, if I'm saying realistically, I think we've been going for 20 minutes, but it feels like it's been an hour just this half.
Uh-huh.
Real little in the action. The sun's starting to set a little earlier. The rest of the teams playing games have left, or most of them.
As Tyler just showed a kick.
Tyler should show. That's going to be not a whistle on our part. As Birch retains ball, as Alex will get it. Oh, a push. Oh, he's out. Get him out of here.
Alex.
Is he out? 2 yellows. He's gone.
I mean, you can't really do that.
I think that's our first. Is that the first ejection of the season?
No. I remember we had
Did anybody get ejected this season on any team?
Yes, someone said my
You might want to turn. I can explain this.
Oh no, it's all right. If we can talk about it later. Oh, look who it is! It's Jared,
there was
tired,
a
huffing
man
and puffing.
using
Not tired, not huffing, not puffing. Not tired. Not tired at all. Looks like he just actually got here. Right, Jack?
Yeah, I just saw him arrive on one of the buses.
As the French-American school trying to wrap things up here. Ryan Tribbage nods to tie night. Oh, a breakaway opportunity for 11. Can anybody catch him? Can they? They kind of can, but can't control him as he's held, and a nice save by Eric Lee. Eric Lee leaves it all out there.
I love to see the save right now. It's hard for me to stay optimistic, but I'm trying my best.
Jared being called again. Not tired, of course, as mentioned to us previously. Let's get some bench activity. Maybe.
Do the wave. Do the wave.
Got some bench activity. A little bit tired on the bench. I understand. Checking out of the game.
Here we go,
17.
Birch. Here we go.
Andor, Fisher.
Here we go, Birch. Here we go.
17.
Here we go, Andor. Here we go.
This ball's on the far side. Speedy number 11. Make that number 4 going at it. Number 21, it's a 2-0 game here at the beautiful Randall's Island Turf Fields. 7 has a breakaway opportunity. 14, back to no one. Make that to himself. And it looks like Julius Randall out there, fading away.
Uh-huh. We now looks like we're gonna have Eric Lee kicking the ball upfield. We still have some players that haven't seen time. Has Jasper Jacobs seen time?
Jasper has not seen time.
Jasper, Nico, Henrik.
Looks like
Charlie
the French American
Shireman.
school. Tyler to clear, and that's going to be offside.
I think I just saw Jared step off. Not exactly sure where he is right now.
Another substitution at the next dead ball. Number 40,
now.
junior Henrik Zemecki
Henrik seeing his first few minutes.
this afternoon. As breakage in play, calls for me to sit down for a moment.
This has been a long game.
It has.
I think that there's
Building a wall here. And wall is successful. And successful again. A bat down coming out. Nico is coming out. Checking in is Henrik Zemecki. As that's lofted. A nice touch by the French American School of New York.
That's lofted straight in the air in the beautiful clouds. Over to number 17. 17 to Frank Seaman. Frank Seaman trying to get something going. Number 2, the pivotal player for their team. Running out in front of the crowd. A nice behind no-look pass to number 2. That was gorgeous ball movement, I'll be frank. And that'll be staying with the French-American School of New York.
Looks like you're going to have the ball thrown in. A lot of illegal throws this game. This one looks like it is going to stay legal. We already have one ejection. We couldn't afford in another, although it's not on our team.
Just wide.
Yeah. The score, right? Oh, looks like another team is coming, ready to play. We got to get off the field soon.
Yeah, it certainly does look like another team is awaiting this field. Our game does have priority per nicest rules.
I got to say, just in case, it's been a great soccer season.
Oh, don't count us out just yet. Maybe in a couple minutes, but
Yeah.
all right.
Very, very excited to broadcast basketball.
Oh, wow, a save by Eric Lee.
You know, maybe this score wouldn't have be the same if we had Eric Lee in all game. Look at him. He's ducking and diving. Not ducking. He's diving.
He's leaving. Oh, a nice goal. Wow, what a goal. I believe that's number 14.
No. We don't have a home base, so we can't get internet.
That's the issue. We're back. Wow. Did that go in? Lack of effort from Eric.
It was a doink off of the goal post into the goal that is going to make us. That is our boy,
We'll be getting something here.
Nico, the Freako Nassim.
Nico Nassim checking out after.
We caught that one on camera.
Nico Nassim checking out. Nico doesn't take any of that nonsense. Did we catch that? I think we caught that.
That was very worth it.
A lot of built-up frustration.
Did he get ejected?
Yes.
Who can't hear anything now? Who can't hear anything now? Let me take a look at it and see how bad it is.
I can pressure
I can cut out your voice.
to the end.
Like any obscene gesture. Cut out my voice. I'll cut out your voice and obscene gesture.
And ladies and gentlemen,
That is a season.
an unfortunate ending, Jack.
It's been great broadcasting soccer with you.
It has been a swell time. This is the end of the road for the Varsity Lions soccer team. As there's some posts.
Russell! Keep it rolling for 1 second. Russell!
No. We'll talk to him later. As an unfortunate ending to the season, an 0-2 loss in the postseason matchup
To the season.
here.
Good game, everybody.
Good game alongside Jack Scher,
And William Rosen.
as well as Andrew Kaplan on video and photo. We're saying thank you for tuning in to a crazy game here at Randall's Island. 0-2 loss for this team.
We'll see you next season.
But before that, we'll see you at other sports, but we will see you next season.
Yeah, for soccer, of course.
Signing off.
Just a little bit of an update. After all the mayhem, we caught him, but I forgot. 2 goals were scored by French American School. Final score 4-0 in an bad fashion. But for me, William Rosen, signing off.